Hey, what's going on YouTube? Back again with another video. Right now I'm just sitting here watching TV, trying to figure out what I'm going to watch later on. The NBA playoffs are still in motion, but there's none on today. There's not any, or I should say, the next game is on tomorrow. The Spurs and the Warriors. The Spurs beat the Rockets without Kawhi Leonard. They beat them in 6 games, and that was a horrible performance by James Harden. You only attempted 11 shots. My thing is, why you only attempt 11 shots and you get beat by 39 points for one, but you only shoot the ball 11 times. I think he was a 2 for 11 from the field. He finished with like 10 points, 7 assists, 6 turnovers or something like that. But what I'm saying is, why would you only shoot the ball 11 times? And this is a deciding game for your season. And he really didn't show up. He didn't even try, if you ask me. I know a lot of people compare that to what LeBron did a few years ago. I want to say against the Dallas Mavericks in the finals, which was a bad series for him. He might have averaged maybe 20 points that series, if that. That was bad. He really didn't. He really didn't show up. But after that, yeah, he's lost 4 finals. But he never had a series since that series. I should say the finals. He's never played that bad. He did at least try to go out and win or lose. He didn't never. He's never played that bad anymore. As far as I know, any playoff series. But there might be one that do stick out. When he was in Cleveland the first time before he went to Miami, I think it was against Boston. He was, yeah, I think it was. It was a playoff. It wasn't a final. When they played against Boston, he didn't really have a good that game. I should say he didn't show up. So, but anyway, it is what it is. Hopefully, they'll win it this year. It's pretty much looking like it's gonna be Golden State and Cleveland again. Right now Cleveland is waiting on the winner of Boston and Washington. So I'm looking forward to that. Washington tied the series up yesterday on a last second shot by John Wall. That's a good series. I think that's worth it. But I'm ready to see the next round and the finals. So, but you just gotta wait. We gotta wait. So that's what patience. You gotta have patience. That's what it's about. But anyway, I'm just sitting here. I want to go to the gym later on. I did work out yesterday. Light. It was more like a lightweight workout, I want to say. I got to take it easy. I haven't been consistent with it, for the last few. But maybe next week or so we'll get back to full go. I don't know. We'll see. Just taking it easy. I'm not going to overdo anything. Having a bad back and stuff like that. So had a chiropractor appointment yesterday. To me, it's kind of painful. Maybe it's just me because of my condition. My back is pretty tender when you touch it. That's how it's been overall, and just a little aggravated here lately. So, but that's just part of what I go through, and I'm not gonna complain about it. Just got to deal with it. Can't cry over spilled milk, as people say. So, and that's hey, it is what it is. I'm still here. And shout out to all the mothers out there. This is Mother's Day weekend. I'll be seeing my mom on Mother's Day. And I definitely want to give her a lot of appreciation because of the fact that, I put her through a lot of trauma when I was born. Uh, basically me being spina bifida. It was a bad. It was a birth to where that I got friends that got the same condition that I have, but if anybody that knows about spina bifida, you're born with an open spine. There's different versions of it, but mine's was an open spine. So, and you know, I'm sorry, mom, but I appreciate the fact that you gave me birth, and 44 years later, I'm still here. It was to the point that I couldn't have made it. There was a chance that I wasn't going to make it this far, or even make it at all, being born. So, but I'm so thankful. God allowed me to see this day. So, I got a lot to be thankful for. You know, I know some days I might kind of be a little, be a little emotional when it comes to certain things, wishing that I could do certain things that the average person can do. But I thank God that I can do some things. Like I said, I like to work out. That's kind of like one of my favorite things to do. So, and I'm just gonna keep fighting. Keep fighting, keep working out until I can't work out no more. So, and I love you, mom. I appreciate it. Um, I know I put you through a lot. You know, uh, born with my butt coming out first. Most babies are born with their head coming out, and I know in some cases some has had their feet coming out first, but my butt came out first. So pretty much like in the fetal position. Basically, that's how I came out, being in the fetal position, inside, and came out just like that without, you know. But you guys get the idea. So, but yeah, I thank God. So, but yeah, I'm gonna spend the day with her. Or go over there, I should say, for Mother's Day, and try to, you know, and enjoy the time as much as I can. Without any complications as far as being uncomfortable. Going through pain and stuff like that. That's just part of life that I'm not even gonna keep harping on, because I, it is what it is. Like I said, I could have been dead. So thank God that I'm not. So I appreciate life in general, and some people take life for granted. Uh, I live on my own, and then there's a few people that's kind of like making life to seem so easy. Some people are, I guess they don't appreciate things that are, you know, they might earn or something like that, but some people earn things not honestly, I should say. But that's their life. I'm not going to judge anybody. And you know, or there's people, they shouldn't be living with their parents, I should say. There's no excuse, you know, even if they may have a job, which a lot of them do, that still stay with the parents, and there's no excuse. I mean, when you're an adult, I don't feel like you need to be staying with your parents unless you're taking care of your parents. Now, that's another thing. But if you're just there to just, you know, pretty much living scot free, then that doesn't really say a lot about you, especially if you have kids, you know. I feel like you need to have a foundation for your kids, you don't, when you have kids, I don't feel like you need to be bringing them over to your parents' house. You should be bringing them to your home. Yeah, they can come to your parents' house to visit, them being their grandparents or whatever. But if you just live in there, then I don't think that's a good look, you know. Uh, as hard as it is living on my own, you know, with a limited income, it's not easy. It's not easy. So I'd rather go through this than just live off of somebody and pretty much living scot free without any responsibilities. You know, that's enough. I mean, I'm not going to talk about that. That's to each his own. You know, it is what it is. But I got some turkey cutlets in the crock pot, which I can show you in a minute. I'm gonna take the top off of it. It's been cooking for about maybe 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours. I got a little bit of seasoning on it, you know, not too much. You know how I am as far as trying to eat clean. If you put a lot of seasoning on anything, you know, you pretty much defeating the purpose of, you know, if you're on a calorie deficit, you know. The seasonings I use, this is a low sodium seasoning. This is con lemon with lime, I guess you want to call it. It's a low sodium seasoning. This is the Lowry's low sodium. Lemon pepper. This is not low sodium, but I only use so much of it. And I got the onion powder. I put that in there also, a little bit of that. So kind of like a meal prep. I'm not sure what I'm going to have with it. More than likely, it's probably going to be like broccoli, or I've been eating asparagus lately too. And I'm waiting for my lady to come over tomorrow. It's going to be a little earlier time for her to come over. You know, the fact that it's Mother's Day, and she's going to be, you know, kind of celebrating with her family, you know, which is Mother's Day. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to be around family and your mother. And, you know, she got kids anyway. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. You know, watching the game too. I think it's only one game on tomorrow. Matter of fact, yeah, I believe it's only one game on tomorrow. The Spurs and the Warriors. I think the game 7 of the Wizards and the Celtics come on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, but I think I believe that comes on Monday. But yeah, I'm getting kind of low on groceries, so waiting for her to come over tomorrow. I'm a little low, you know, limited income, and I still try to do what I can on my own. I don't mind the process, you know. I'm just thankful that I can do some things, you know, instead of, you know, I just don't like to mooch off of anybody. And if anybody does help me, you know, I appreciate it, you know. I try not to ask for help. I can be stubborn that way, so, but I do what I can. And I'm going to show you my refrigerator to where that, yeah, it's time to go to the store. Hopefully you guys can get this angle. You see that? There's water at the bottom. I got some cottage cheese right there. There's some eggs. And, yeah. Let's see what's in here. I got a grapefruit. There's a lemon right there. There's a apple right there. Granny Smith. That's pretty much the only kind I eat. The green one anyway. I guess it really don't have to be Granny Smith, but that's what I've been eating lately. So, and I got some chicken in this butter bowl. Some shredded chicken, which I'll probably have that today, or some of it anyway. Yeah, matter of fact, I'll probably eat that for today because it's almost gone. So yeah, it's got a little bit of barbecue sauce in it. So yeah, it's pretty empty. But you know, that's a part of life, you know. And my freezer, which is not too bad, but it's low compared to what I would usually have it. You see my my veggies right there. There's some broccoli right here. I got some asparagus back there, and this is some more broccoli right here. So, yep, some fish, shrimp, and there's some. I want to say those 3 white containers are. I want to say it's either ground turkey or ground turkey or turkey patties, and I'm not gonna grab it, but you get the idea. So it is what it is, but I'll be okay. I'm not starving, but it's time to get to the store. So I might even take a nap. I just took a pain pill, so I'm just gonna relax for the most part until later on. But you guys have a good day, and happy Mother's Day weekend to all the mothers out there. Have a good day.